I think along with it, I think what is also key is what you mentioned, right? Which is the soft skills and the ability to choose problem sets, right?
Yeah.
Which problems do you pick and how even you go about solving them, right? Because often, you might not be able to solve the problem in one go. You might need to
Yeah.
take multiple passes or iterations, right? So how
Yeah.
do you do that? And, how do you navigate or how do you communicate or have relationship with different teams, right? Uh,
Uh,
especially in data because you are in a cross-functional role, right? Where you're talking to everyone, right? You have business leaders, the data engineers, the separate team, right? So yeah, like
what
that's what.
I do in such a case when you're like trying out something new and prototyping, it's really important to start from like really small use cases
Yeah.
and break down your problem really clearly. And in that way, prototype so make your hands dirty yourself and just try it out, because a lot of people think they can start automating something from the beginning and
Yeah.
put in as many parameters as possible. But unfortunately, that is not the way. You can only automate something when you like really understand your problem. So in that way, it's starts prototyping, fail fast, and also just important. If you don't know how to solve a particular problem, or I'm afraid you would be spending too much on something and it's not really relevant to get you to the solution, just take the easy way out there so that you're as fast as possible to like a working prototype. And in that way, you can actually show it to as many of your cross-functional partners as possible, get like the feedback, and then you kind of can iterate further through it. And
Yeah.
that's kind of the way I have solved it in the past, and which worked out. And it's also really important to always have good testing strategies available as well. Understand how you can get your test samples to be able to actually test out your algorithm so that you have comfortable about what you have built, so that in that way you can also kind of teach it to others and that they feel comfortable with doing things. Because the last thing that you want is have something really widely deployed and then at the end notice actually that something is broken, because in that way it actually also might damage your relationship.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Especially because testing is not as straightforward as software, right? Because the numbers can change, the values can change. So you actually need to have one where it's similar, but at the same time not exactly the same, right? Because then no test might pass. And totally aligned on the strategy of keeping it simple, iterating as we go, right? You test out all the hypotheses, put it out. And there's this saying of the three-level optimization of any problem, where it said that first you get it to work, then you get it right, and then you eventually work on speeding it up. So there's the three levels of
Nice.
optimization by
I
Donald
will
Knuth.
look it up.
Yeah,
Might also even come from like some of my mathematic courses from the past.
Yeah, this is actually from Art of Computer Programming from Donald Knuth. Right?
Okay, nice.
Yeah. And I've like really used it in practice, not just for software, but in other things in life as well. Like it's just yeah.
Did a lot of wisdom. Okay, nice. Sounds good.